Hey y'all, it's your girl Dahlia, and I'm back with another video. And today we're at the gym. We're gonna get a nice full body workout in. It will be a voiceover because I don't have a mic, so yeah, let's get into it. So y'all, this is me just showing y'all what I'm working with before I start. Y'all, this is my first time using the Smith machine for split squats, and I'm not gonna lie, it humbled me a lot. You want to make sure that you're hinging forward and you're pushing through your heels, okay? Not hump back. You want a neutral spine, up, down, hinging forward like an escalator. And yeah, y'all, these humbled me. I was struggling a little bit, not gonna lie. Then I go in and do body weight split squats until failure. Feel the burn. If you don't feel no burn, then you're not doing it right. Then I go into RDLs. I do 3 sets, progressive overload. You want to make sure that your spine is neutral, hinging forward, pushing through your heels. You're not looking up at yourself. No worry, you're just looking down. There's nothing to look at. When you're exercising, you want to make sure that you're focused, okay? You don't want to hurt that back. Y'all, I got weightlifting straps, and it is a game changer. I used to feel like I couldn't lift heavy enough, and now it feels so much better that I got these weightlifting straps. So I definitely recommend that you invest in those. Now we're getting into hip thrusts. Y'all, these are such a game changer. I was not doing these at first, but I had to include them in my glute routine, and I've seen a major difference. You guys want to make sure that your chin is tucked. We're not arching our back, okay? Make sure it's neutral. You don't want to hurt yourself. It should be a 90-degree angle formed. You want to make sure that when you get all the way to the top, you are squeezing and you are pushing through your heels. Don't be like me. Please breathe. Please. I forget to breathe because I'm too focused on the workout. Breathing through your mouth and with your nose, it helps a lot. Please, save yourself the headache. Breathe. After each set at the end, I do hold at the top for 10 seconds. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. If you don't feel the burn, you're not doing it right. So we are making a do-to-do today in a neighborhood gym. So there was no hip abductor machine. So this is my first time doing side laying hip abductors. I'm not sure how the legs are supposed to be. I'm not going to lie, but I sure did feel it. So I'm not even going to lie to you about that. Then I'm going into weighted squats, 3 sets, progressive overload. I don't put a specific number because it's however many you could do. For example, you could do 16, 14, 8, 14, 8, 6. It's up to you. But you want to make sure that you're keeping a neutral spine, hinging forward, and you're pushing through those heels, baby. So, yeah, pretty much self-explanatory, I'm sorry. But y'all see the pump. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're going into weighted leg raises. For this exercise, you need to make sure that your back is flat the whole time. No space. You're going to hurt your back. You want to feel all of that in your core. Make sure that you're engaging your core. We are not resting our feet on the floor. We are tapping, okay? Now we are in weighted dead bugs. All of these exercises right here, you want to make sure that your back is flat on the floor, period. You're engaging your core. You're not rushing. And yeah, pretty much self-explanatory. Y'all, I was getting tired, y'all. Then weighted crunch taps. I don't know if this is the right name for it. This is what I call them, but I just know it works. And you feel the burn. Like I said, you want to feel the burn. Push as much as you can. If you want to achieve something, you got to work for it. So, yeah. And you want to make sure you're feeling the burn, y'all. You want to make sure that you feel all that work that you're putting in. Next, we have in and outs. You want to make sure that you're engaging your core here. You're basically bringing your knees out and bringing them in. Also, you're not putting all your weight on your hands, okay? They're there to guide you. Don't be lazy, okay? Use that core, boo. All right, now we're going into leg curls. They're good for your hamstrings and benefits your glutes. You guys, I press myself into that seat, pull myself up, and I curl them legs. I'm not arching my back either. I'm keeping my back neutral. We're doing leg press. You want to make sure that your feet placement is towards the top so you can feel it in your glutes. Make sure that you're not locking out your knees. You're keeping the momentum in your knees, and the weight isn't slamming on top of the other weights. Feel that burn, boo. No pain, no gain. Now we're doing tricep pull downs, you guys. You want to keep a neutral spine. You're pulling it towards your waist. Basically doing like a little flick of the wrist. I guess I'm not really good at explaining these, but you want to just yank that thing, okay? You guys see what I'm doing. Yank it, pull it. You feel me? You need to be feeling that burn, okay? Okay. Honestly, you should always be making an ugly face. That's how you know you're doing something, okay? Now we're getting into wide lat pull downs. I'm not good at explaining these either, y'all. I had a hard time when I first started doing these. I just had to learn myself for real. So you want to make sure you're squeezing those lats. So when you're coming up, your chest comes up. When you go back, your chest goes back. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Now we're getting into chest press. When you're going back, basically you want your elbows to feel like they're about to touch. Now we're getting into shoulder press. You want to make sure you're keeping the momentums in those shoulders, y'all, and you are pushing, feeling that burn. Neutral spine, engaging your core. Every exercise you want to engage your core, by the way. Okay. Now we're getting into hinge back rows. They didn't have like a seated row machine. This is my first time doing these. I had to look up something real quick, but I definitely felt the burn. I took 2 weights and I'm basically just going up and down in a hinge motion. Then I go in with weighted side bends. These are good for love handles, y'all. Pretty self-explanatory, y'all. And that is it, y'all. I skipped a few exercises like face pulls and stuff like that because that gym, it just wasn't working out for me. I was ready to go. But yeah, you guys see the pump. You guys see the stomach. I'll never lead y'all wrong. Make sure I like, comment, and subscribe for more workout tips. Bye.